I know. So this is a very short video you can do in the morning or in the afternoon while you're having a face mask and waiting for it to do its magic. Okay? So we start in a cross-legged position with your shoulders relaxed, hands onto your knees, and we'll do a bit of spine mobilization. So on your inhale, you're raising your chest, bringing your chin up, raising your gaze up as well. And on your exhale, you're bringing your belly button behind you, rounding your back and chin towards chest. And again, inhale, lifting up, puffing out the chest, and exhale, rounding the back. And again, inhale, drop your shoulders, move your shoulder blades towards each other, and exhale. Next inhale, come into a neutral position. Take your right hand behind you, place your left hand onto the right knee, lengthen, lift, inhale, and exhale. So gently, gently, especially if you're not that warm or it's the early morning. Find some length through the crown of the head. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then come back to the center, other side. So take your left hand behind you, right hand onto the left knee, lengthen, lift, inhale, and exhale, twist, holding here and breathe. And then come back to the center. Place your feet flat on the mat. Extend your arms forward. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, round your lower back, leaning back. Inhale, lifting up again, and exhale, going back. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, holding here, and breathe. If you want to make it harder, take your arms up. So they're lined up with your ears. Hold here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, exhale, and the next inhale. Come all the way up, take your arms forward. Take an inhale, on your exhale, again, going back. Inhale here, and exhale, twist towards the right side. Inhale up and exhale to the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, come up. If you need a break, come up. Otherwise, hold here, leaning back slightly. Now take your hands, place them onto your opposite shoulders. If that's too much, keep your arms extended forward. Inhale here and exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. One more round. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Next inhale, come up. And then bend your knees, hug your knees, bring your forehead, don't bring it onto your knees because you will get it out, close dirty. Okay, so from here, extend the legs forward, just check them out a little bit. Good. And rounding your back, folding forward. So for the first one, you can have your legs relaxed, you can have your feet relaxed, head can be relaxed as well, and back is rounded. If you would prefer to stay with that, feel free to do so. You can hang out here for longer. Or you start to straighten your arms, lifting up until your back is straight. Now you flex your feet. Good. Taking another inhale and an exhale. From your hips, hinge a little bit further forward. If you can reach your feet, you can get hold of the outer edges of your feet, pulling them closer towards you. If that means you're rounding your back, maybe don't do that. Keep your hands on the mat. If you have a prop, you can also use a prop here. Good, hold it. And breathe, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then slowly, slowly come back up. Place the sole of your right foot against the left inner thigh. Lengthen, lift, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Hold here, again, you're hinging from the hips. And breathe. Gaze your big toe. then slowly come back up, switching sides. Lengthen on your inhale, on your exhale, hinging from your hips, folding forward. And next inhale, come all the way up. Base the soles of your feet together. Rock from side to side a few times. Come to your central position or to neutral position. Have your hands onto your ankles. Bend your elbows backwards until they're pressed against your inner thighs or your knees. Inhale here. On your exhale, hinging from your hips, fold forward. You may notice you don't get very far. It doesn't matter. Focus more on pressing the elbows against the inner thighs so the knees come maybe down a little bit further. For those who find that accessible, you can also open the soles of your feet like a book, placing the knees all the way down and then hinging a little bit further. No straining, work with your body. And then slowly, slowly come back up. Bring your knees together. Straighten out your left leg again. Take your right ankle, take your right knee, cradle your leg. And then stack your knee on top of the other. So this is a very intense stretch. So you can either have your straight leg engaged, foot flexed, or you can have it relaxed. Take an inhale and an exhale. Fold forward. Enjoy the stretch in your calf, all the way into your hips, and breathe. And then slowly come back up, release your leg other side. So move slowly in and out of these transitions, get hold of your ankle, get hold of your knee, cradle, and then stack one knee on top of the other. Inhale here. And exhale, folding forward, so straight leg is either relaxed, foot is relaxed as well, or you can have the leg engaged and your toes are facing up with the foot being flexed. Hold here. So steady, slow breathing, and then slowly come back up and release your leg. Okay. Now take the left hand, catch the take your right hand, catch the outer edge of your left foot. If you can't reach it, bend your knees, it doesn't matter. Lengthen, lift, the other hand is behind you, and twist, twist, twist over to the side. Holding here, and breathe. If you have your knees bent, you want to give it a go to straighten out your legs, you could do that. But again, focus more on the length in your spine and not so much whether or not you can straighten out your legs. Yeah? So lift and twist. And you're pulling on the outer edge of the foot. The other hand that's on the mat, you're pressing it down. And slowly, slowly come facing forward again and release. Other side. So hand is next to you. You take the hand catching the opposite foot, the outer edge of the opposite foot, lengthen and twist. Hold here, suck your belly in, lengthen through the crown of the head. And again, if you want to play around with straightening out your leg, you can do that. Focus more on the twisting. Use your hand, the hand that's on the mat, but also the hand that's holding the outer edge of the foot to go deeper into your twist. Come back to the center. Release, have both of your legs straight. Another forward fold, inhale here, and an exhale, hinging from your hips. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper this time. And then slowly come back up. Take your hands behind you. Bring your elbows towards each other, shoulder blades as well, puffing out the chest. Try not to lean back too much. Keep the shoulders approximately stacked above your hips. You can bend your knees if that makes it easier for you. Lift the chest, lift the chin as well. Gaze travels up without lifting your eyebrows. And release from here. Take your legs wider. Take your hands behind you. Flex and point your toes a few times. And take your hands, pressing them into the mat to scooch forward. So you already should feel a stretch in your inner thighs. Take your hands on the mat in front of you, inhaling here, and on your exhale, you're folding forwards. So option A, you keep the chest lifted and the back straight. If you find it hard enough to just sit upright, you can round your back, or you can take your hands behind you and work on pressing the chest forward instead. So again, work with your body, what makes the most sense for you and your body. And slowly come back up. Take your hand inside your lap. Maybe place the elbow down. You can keep the elbow lifted if you find that a little bit weird. Take the other arm up, so you're starting to twist. Let the palm flip up towards the ceiling, and then take that arm up and over your head. So you're reaching for the outer edge of your foot. Mine is terribly far away. If anyone can reach the outer edge of the foot, please do so. You can also take the inner edge of the foot with your other hand. So spin the chest open. We don't want to round forward. You want to side stretch here, and then slowly come up. Take your hand on the mat, other arm comes up and over the palm, facing up first. And you take your arm next to your ear and breathing here. Again, if you can reach the outer edge of the foot, feel free to do so. Focus on spinning the chest open, so not rounding the back forward. And then slowly come back up. One more time, forward fold. Hands on the mat in front of you, inhaling here and exhaling, fold forward. You can walk your hands forward, maybe slowly creeping further forward, or take your inner edges of your feet and pull yourself forward here. Hold and breathe. So work with your breath. Each exhale, maybe go a millimeter further down. And then slowly come back up. Nice, isn't it? Bend your knees. Take your hands underneath the knees. Place your heels close to your hips, coming into a squatting position from here. Just gently rock from side to side a few times. And then hold. Yeah, so if you can barely squat, maybe just hold here, don't do anything else. You can also have blocks underneath your heels and play around. If your heels are off the mat, yeah, bring your feet a little bit wider. If you're a happy squatter, take your palms, place your palms together in front of your heart, lift the chest up and place your elbows against the inner thighs to press them a little bit further away from each other. Holding here and release. Come back into your cross-legged position. We'll do another twist. We go a little bit deeper this time. So take your hand on the opposite knee, other hand goes behind you. Lengthen, lift, inhale, exhale, twist. Use your hand, press it against the knee or against the thigh to go deeper into the twist. But still, find some length through the crown of the head. And then stay in your twist. And slowly, staying in your twist, bring your gaze forward and look over your opposite shoulder to feel the stretch in your neck. And then come back to the center, other side. So lengthen and twist. Using your hands to go deeper into your twist. And staying in your twist, bring your gaze forward and look over your opposite shoulder for a nice stretch in your neck. And then come back to the center. Hands into your knees, or more towards your chin actually. and rounding your back, dropping your shoulders. And then slowly come back up again. Straighten out your leg. Take the other knee and the other ankle, cradle your leg, and then place the foot towards your outer hip. Both hands are on the mat. Slowly, slowly raise your butt cheek up. Start to walk forward with your hands. Your straight leg is engaged, toes facing up. So you're folding forward, folding forward. You can stay here, or if you have a bind practice, you can also do your bind here and breathe for 3 more. 2 and 1. Slowly come back up. Release your leg, other side. First cradle the leg a little bit, and then place the sole of the foot on the mat here towards your outer hips. Both hands are on the mat. Slowly walk them forward. Keep the knee facing up and the foot pressed down, and ideally note yourself, toes facing forward. Holding here, option A, with your straight leg engaged, or if you want to do a bind, you can also do a bind here. And breathe for 3 more. 2 and 1. Slowly come back up and release. All right. Okay, so from here, option A, you come into a cross-legged position. Option B, one knee is underneath, other knee is on top. Try not to sit on your heels, so move that heel out of the way. Place your hands over the soles of your feet, lift up, wiggle around a little bit, and then come sitting down again. Take a moment, see if your knees are happy, if you're comfortable here, and slowly, slowly walk forward. Hold here, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Gently ease out of your pose. Check out your legs and other side. So one knee is underneath and the other knee is stepped on top. Heel is out of the way. So maybe lift up, wiggle around a little bit. Take a moment, see if you're happy, and then you fold forward. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Release your legs, shake them out. Come back into your cross-legged position. Interlace your hands, extend your arms forward. Draw big circles with the shoulders in one direction. And go in the other direction. Release your hands, place them on your knees. On your inhale, you lift your shoulders up, and exhale, drop them down. And again, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. All right, thank you very much, namaste. Okay, it's still sticky, but I think that's been enough. Thank you.